So what is data? Data means some kind of information. Data means some kind of information which is available. So we can classify the data into three types. What are they? The first one is structured, the second one is semi-structured, and third one is unstructured. Okay, so let's understand what is structured. So structured are some kind of schema. So let's suppose if I say that a particular data which is having some structure like a SQL, okay, like a relational database. Okay, so we can say that the some kind of data which is having a structure like a SQL database, you're storing the data in the form of a table like name, then you are storing their name, that is one entry, that is Rajat, and your age is the another data that you are storing in the table, that is 28. Okay, let's suppose. So this is the particular thing which we are storing in the form of a schema. So that's your SQL data, basically SQL database, where you're storing the data in the form of structured way. Semi-structured is some kind of data that is semi-structured, which is having no schema. Okay, or you can say it's having some kind of semi-structured, like your YAML file, uh, your let me just 1 second. Yeah. Okay. So these things are there, which when we are talking about the structured data. Okay. So let's understand this whole scenario in much more detail. Okay. So what is semi-structured? Semi-structured means some kind of JSON files. Okay. Or your YAML files. Okay. Like a particular, or like HTML files, you can say. Okay, so those are kind of semi-structured, which is non some kind of semi-structured file. Okay, finally followed by the one which is there, that is called unstructured. Means there is no data structure, no, there is no structure of any particular data. Like, so you can see that this particular thing in is structured, that is your SQL type, which is having some structure, which is having a semi-structured. Like, what are the example? JSON file, JavaScript object notation file. Let's suppose you are writing a C++ code, right? So in that case, that format, like it can be a semi-structured. YAML, it can be a semi-structured. Okay, and when we are considering the unstructured means images, your audio video files, right? So those things are there in your unstructured way. Okay, so these things are there when we are talking about the designing of the data storage solution. So in this respective module, we are mainly considered about the non-relational data. So we will cover only about the